Go ahead, Sam. Langsung launch gameplay. Apa tuh? Save room. Celina tapi sorry. Tak ada. Yo, ini game Marvel Midnight Suns yang baru masuk di PS Plus bulan ini, guys.
You know how much I hate this hocus pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Sleeping Mother, sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepare
Hydra bisa menghidupkan devil apa ini namanya? Wow. Ini bakal jadi villain di game ini, guys.
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Seymour. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
Satu Crossbone, satu karakter villain. Lilith, ini dia Lilith villain dari para Avengers lah.
I can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon.
Johnny Blaze apa?
Head back to your magic castle. We ain't welcome.
Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider.
And welcome or not, this is where fate has
Iron Man dan Doctor Strange. Sebenarnya apa? The story.
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret, Guardian. You dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be true.
You seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey, pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and Strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man? It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. Could have at least left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will come around given time.
But you said time was the one thing. All right, let's just wrap this up. I've got sand in my nanopolymer weave. Getting it done any way we know how.
That was really something.
Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this? Let's do it.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad. It will take more than that, I'm afraid. That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly.
Love the effort. That'll work. Nothing personal. Okay, maybe a little personal.
It's for the best, trust me. You won't break my resolve that easily.
Another round of warm bodies coming in.
Things are moving right along. Defeating the forces of evil and all that. Now that I have their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something protective?
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just this once.
Don't mention it.
Follow my movements. Apparently our reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lilith. Watch and learn, my friends. I'm skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened.
Here, take this.
I won't forget this. Really, I'm flattered, but save some for the others. Let's begin.
I think we pissed them off. Got a spell for that, maybe?
Interesting strategy at the very least. Psionic manipulations of Eros of Titan?
Can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested. This shouldn't take long.
Interesting tactic. Watch closely.
Fair enough. And while you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him?
Let's try this. Let's give it a go.
Guess we're not done yet.
Honestly, now you're just wasting your time.
Oh, well, I think that's the last of them, which is good. I might as well Pepper. I was just sitting outside the restaurant to take a quick call.
Still single.
I know that wasn't your signature move. Let's try this.
Impressive. If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
One.
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say. You okay, kid?
Yes. Are you?
Let's, put a pin in that. Oh. Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maximoff, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
Forever in service. Ready when you are, boss. Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here. Guessing that explains the hydrogen.
Yes, but not while you fail to use the front door.
Hi, how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after the initial guys? I heard Lilith is kind of hot. Any of you dorks make a move yet?
Here we go.
Love the effort. Get out of there!
Lilith certainly made them enthusiastic.
Sure, just keep throwing bodies at the problem. Confidence is high.
Don't blink!
Oh, that Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste. That's the spirit.
You should have known better.
Here we go. Hey, it worked, didn't it? Go back and regroup.
company.
You'll need even greater numbers to defeat me.
How do these guys just keep showing up?
They are surprisingly relentless. In any event, we must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of protection.
Don't mess with me.
This won't end well for you.
Nice move. Let's do it.
I know that wasn't your signature move. I still don't like your chances. We're three of the world's strongest heroes, right? Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
I've punched through Skrull Star Cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
I have a terrible suspicion as to how.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
Gozer?
Lilith. Mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep. Challenging the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be silent. Be still.
What just happened?
Ow. Be gone. No! A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti! Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa! I'm fine? What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side. Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
The hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment...
Enough!
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter. Child of light and darkness, you who tame the night, hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
The collar! Wait! Wait!
Mother. So, that's a good thing, right?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always am.
But the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long? I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance. Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer. I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes. I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire? Unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dhampir? Daywalkers were a myth even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
You appear quite versed in my history, Dhampir.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter, child of Lilith, last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both. Led the Knights of Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
I miss something? Or did Nico...
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us. Stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you...
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
There isn't time for a refresher, much less that sort of training regime.
No signs of muscle atrophy. You seem pretty healthy for a reanimated corpse. You sure you're not a time traveler?
I imagine Caretaker will have a hard time putting you at risk so soon after your awakening. I doubt Lilith will
Taking a big risk with your chosen one.
So that was Lilith, huh? She's a real 90s album.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look... older. How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were... missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith...
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name. Tony. That's, Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the dragon mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was... a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges, bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! Dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
You act as if I'm thrilled with the situation. If you're... With everything going on right now, we simply cannot...
Even given the fluctuations in the... Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Your sanctum will survive. We shall see to that.
Indeed, the Sanctum Sanctorum has weathered its fair share of trouble over the years. Blaze storms, a few short-tempered celestials that issue with the Zoning Commission. But this time, it feels different. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions. We should hurry. As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time is of the essence, I'm afraid.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly, yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times. Otherwise, I would still be hunting Dread Maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the Sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is... not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... well, I'll just let her show you.
realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe?
Yes.
All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through...
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position. No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
You asked for it.
Now that was something.
Watch and learn, friends. This would aid me in my fight.
Time to get
You are a force to be reckoned with.
Ought to make things interesting. Payback's gonna be fun.
You won't break my resolve that easily.
They're almost here. Hold position.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Let me show you. The light shines on the most dutiful.
Here it comes.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Target's moving.
Even for Hydra.
At position Tango.
Time to test your worth.
Wanda is calling out to me. I feel her struggle. Need to concentrate and... And I won't be doing that again.
Even the best can get better.
Prepare yourself.
That's one hell of a move.
Awal tuh simpel sih. Awal tuh simpel.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilin.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Wanda!
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail! Oh, God. Exactly.
The Neighborhood Association is not going to like this.
No.
I'll handle it.
Not.
Do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the Mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are large.
Masuk Venom.
Quickly, do I even want to know
Itu
what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the
Sini
spine.
jadi ikutan. Itu lempang itu loh. Saya cari belakang.
Juices.
Lah itu
Eat it with his spleen.
Gak bisa. Pon. Tarik.
Ini aku bedak dewe. Bedak lah. Setelah waktunya.
Oh.
Oke. Stop.
Serangnya sembuh.
Pindah wong nih. Mau brand aja iso ngantem krono. Mungkin di sebelah kanannya itu.
Ya, ya.
Nah. Bapak ya pilih gitu kamu dari motor.
Ya, begitu. Boleh.
Dan itu. Kayak ini apa sih? Kalau tidak mau ya wes, dari sama sampai beli doang. Ya, begini loh. Ada dulu. Ada kan? Ya itu teknik gitu. Ya, itu kan dek itu kan gitu.
Rasanya.
Nah, satunya Pak. Nah, satu kan sing harus lulus. Kon masih apa sekali ini. Ya itu loh. Kalau nanti kamu tahu sih. Oke. Ya. Có satu dulu kan. Pas. Lagi dulu, lagi dulu. Yuk. Wes. Nah. Gitu. Lagi bom tu.
No time to lick our wounds.
Bisa makan
Itu juga tulisannya. Itu loh, dari soal matang. Jangan dalam terus. Tidak ini kita yongkong. Tidak ini kita yongkong. Tidak pulang.
terus sama anu pindah Oke.
A gift from ancient traditions.
Out of play.
Aku enter dulu ya benar. Apa lagi tuh?
Basic sih tak pilih nggak guys.
Enter dulu. Ini lo slash itu sih.
Slash di kanan mana? Quick slash yuk.
Enter. Tambah itu.
Monoforms are for the weak.
I cannot get free.
Yeah.
We haven't quite broken their spirit.
Tinggal tulis lagi. Belum.
Iya.
This house belongs to me.
Tapi sih.
And you belong to us. We should start with your juicy entrance. Then, slowly sizzle your delicious brain. Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
Thankfully,
Gol
no.
besok nyerang.
Oh,
Dia udah bangun. Masa. Tapi kenapa kok? Tapi kenapa?
Ini itu lah apa? Ya, apa namanya? Apa namanya? Kalau itu itu memang itu karena namanya. Gặp nơi cơ được phải chọn con để cái để phải chọn chỉ có con cho nó sẽ không để em mình đi có luôn ra về nhé
Mati.
mati
Iya.
chỉ người này chỉ lần to nghe còn được không to nghe thì ôi à vừa yếu sang vừa đi để sang cái đường đây đây đây
About time.
Được. Sao phải có nghe
Đi.
Còn không như rồi phải có nghe. Em không nghe.
Saya dulu. Tapi apa beda?
Đây.
Iya.
Apa gini? Feeling there's no point at 40 dulu.
Habis. Bisa.
Solo tuh ya. Nah, berarti lama kan. Kita punya menjadi cara hacking. Sebenarnya, jadi cara hacking. Itu GT kan kayak negara, berarti GT gitu. GT gitu. So, di sini Karena saya pegang. Kalau dulu.
That was unpleasant.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. It might be smart to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
Bisa. Ini nge-draw 2 tag hidup. Baik.
Kemudian versi sapi kan di biru apa itu? Di biru
Kembali balik.
penting kita.
Ini di Solo. Di Solo.
I should have brought a book along.
Bisa pakai sono ya orangnya.
Oke. Pro 2.
Ngasih dari presiden, dari kan jadi kan bilang, karena makin itu tidak dulu, kamu mati, enggak jelas sih. Ya biasa, dan orang
Rifle rotatif ya, bukan beda.
Jadi tambahan aja.
Tambah 6. Tapi ini gak bisa nyerang Wibindo. Bisa nyerang Wibindo.
Ini lebih basic itu. Bit apa? Apa
lagi Viro ini?
Sambungan beli itu tidak betul. Dan
aku mati yuk.
Kan mati. Ya. Mereka ada mikta itu. Tapi kan ojol. Coba.
Ini.
Enggak
kayak iya sih. Kayak
ya itu aja.
Apa ya?
Kalian efek nang wong itu ojol.
Wow. Ojol.
Itu ya kan bisa disambat no kalau mau naik itu kan tekan ini kalau dari itu sih sambat no itu tak lo ngomong tuh jadi kayak itu kalau kita itu ya mungkin apa kalau kita sebenarnya ya itu tekan dan terus ada
So,
terus ngomong
kalau ngecek mati saya wis. Kalau ngecek mati saya wis. Kalau ngecek mati saya ini.
Jadi itu pedal jujur itu kaki dulu.
Itu kena apa gitu?
Ya wes itu ya. BT itu BT dan kalau titik 4 nah titik 6 ya sama terus
makan naik dewek gak sih? Apa yang mendaw toh?
jadi betul saya nyangkut sisi iso ya
India
ya BTC itu loh sekarang
oh
BTC itu sama kayak gitu loh jatuh wes serang itu loh keluarga itu BT tidak nanti juga jauh di bawahnya ya wes tapi itu 80 dia kata itu banyak dulu nah itu itu
It's on.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Cara teman itu begitu untuk orang pangkatnya nyader umat
ya gitu sono movie sih
si Kisantini itu
so kayak teknik
kilo dah orang kilo
dia paling cedera
itu pancang
ya berarti
di situ mas mantap
yang namanya apa?
itu
Parfum Kaiso itu
sudah itu lukisan di nanti sih pak nanti gimana
itu nambah damage lagi
kenapa damage lah yang bikin ini ada pak kalau orang itu jelas dua itu
lagi ya
itu
kayak bola paling Vesantin nih Loro ini loro tak iso enten mas
First you die, then we eat. Tasty human.
It has me tied
lagi mati lagi diserang saya semua
Hydra doesn't know when to quit. Mother blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength. We protect
anu ya
and
bisa
are
mati serius
rewarded with your meat.
And to think Lilith was a vegetarian.
di sisi aja itu nambah damage kan nambah berapa mas iso kabeh Lifestyle iki wis ke Venom dhisik. Yes.
Don't think you're getting up from that.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Superman, so. Superman.
I was in the neighborhood, you know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc. Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's part of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
Congratulations. New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
The Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest. Not to be the nagging fool.
An impressive first outing, just as I had expected.
There are cracks in this wall. This is which sign?
You actually did go medieval on their associates.
Hunter, you look scathed. What's up, Big H? Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
And where exactly am I going?
Oh, that's the real question, isn't it? Sky's the limit for you, my friend. Unless you'd be up for wearing a space helmet. You do breathe air, don't you? You know what? It doesn't matter. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. It sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Thanks for the gift, Tony.
I think you'll like it. It's a limited edition.
A limited edition what?
Oh, you'll see. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room. Hi, I'm Tony Stark, but if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
There never was enough room for my armor in this thing. My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again. We were all so happy then.
Shine.
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could. Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge. I think he has another present for you.
Heard you had a nightmare. In the words of a...
Let's talk later, Hunter. Tony will start pouting if you keep him waiting too long.
Next thing I know, the Sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
I don't get it.
Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered. Well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep. I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on. Still think it could have used a cloak.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
Everything could benefit from a cloak.
I'd give it out.
Interesting.
Oh, I've heard the things you whisper to your cape when you think no one's listening.
Joys of sharing a workspace.
And I'll have you know this, Chloe. Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and, well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
You did not awaken me to discuss feelings, Doctor. I am ready to do what I must.
Ah, yes, you mean complete your prophesied destiny and bring about the destruction of your mother? I know some psychiatry professors at my alma mater that would love to talk with you. How you feel is just as important to me as your mission, Hunter. The two are innately interconnected, more than you know. I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
I would rather stand down a horde of rampaging Lilith than face one of Agatha's mathematics puzzles. Sacred or not, geometry be damned.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't my least favorite requirement in pre-med. Still, if only I had studied harder, I would have reached some deeper understanding that could have altered this outcome.
We will alter this outcome, Doctor.
On that, we most certainly agree, Hunter. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday, it was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
That kind of power sounds like it could be dangerous.
We don't truly know the extent of Wanda's power, and in that respect, you two are very similar. Were she here now, I think you would have found her to be a kindred spirit.
That creature on the roof, you have run into it before?
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
It sounds like Spider-Man is Venom's nemesis. Maybe he has some insight.
Of course. I have no doubt Spider-Man will prove to be an invaluable asset in the ongoing fight against both Venom and Lilith.
Tell me about your Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you've encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
Will the wards ever provide the same protection that they had?
It may be possible to undo the damage, but now that a weakness has been exposed, I'll have to rethink my approach entirely. Tony did offer a military-grade laser protection grid, should I be so inclined to go that route.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel, then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
What sorts of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
I am impressed with your resourcefulness.
From where you're standing, I could see that. Still, I doubt I'll be branding one of these with the Stark Industries logo anytime soon.
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head. I was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding. Or am I?
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Something about the...
More doesn't mean better. If they want to be part of the team, they'll have...
Yes?
That explains.
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
I'm a vampire. I see everything.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at ye old demon hunting school, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning, but Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They are using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it.
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? If this... don't kick me now. Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge. feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard. Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Everyone loves you when you are dead. Tell me, does that mean you are half-loved?
She didn't describe you as a snarky jackass, but here we are. All right, Tony Stark Jr., ask your questions.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anybody else?
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Who else?
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Anybody else?
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Anybody else?
Nobody else.
Sure.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
I am ready to train.
Finally. No pain, no gain. All right, then. Hunter, What's up?
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers. You can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in Hydra. They've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Not as persuasive as I, Captain.
I said you can call me Carol, and I wouldn't bet on that. You just woke up from a 300-year nap. You've never seen me go binary on someone.
Binary?
I don't want to spoil the surprise. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Hey.
That looks good.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say gamma?
Yes,
Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light years out. This should be easy.
Oh, we waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance. Ow.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Ah, well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
Well, can't you just... I don't know. You're just lucky Tony knows how to reach me. It's hard to explain exactly how far out I was in terms of this space-time.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids will be pretty... Not bad for our first team-up.
Very.
This area in particular?
Occasionally. Good for a late-night snack.
Oh. Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now. Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
feel stronger already.
Ya iki sing cedek iki kene. Kata-kata kok cycle ini.
Terus apa ya?
So, biar
Never seen that before.
Kayak gini deh. Dia kakek gitu. Dan lu
It's about time. One more time.
Utara.
Hell.
Is that all?
Padahal efeknya juga efeknya ada dengan kotak itu juga seperti itu.
Bisa pindah itu apa nih?
Take this.
Hydra Immortalis!
Payback's gonna be fun.
Keep trying. Maybe you'll get lucky. They just don't know when to quit.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
I'm on.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Exactly what I needed. Let's do it.
I am impressed.
Here it comes.
Sudah.
Hydra Mortalis!
Okay, let's go.
Support units on the move.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
You were too weak for this fight.
perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device. Get her!
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Apanya?
Ya itu mana itu kenapa sih ya itu berarti foto
Bagus juga.
boleh
Kalau saya
Looking good, feeling good.
Go. Stop. Move. Stop. Yeah. Stop. Stop. Stop chưa? Stop đang từ đảo.
They're mine.
Chile.
Watch and learn.
Jarang.
Itu beli dulu. Tong dulu mati nggak tuh? Oke, stack itu.
Ngapot nori ini.
Tahunnya lupa, lupa kita dari
Jai.
kecil dulu.
Aisyah.
Saya lagi mantap. Itu loh, itu coba dulu. Nah itu betul-betul. Itu.
Berapa? Iya pasti kayaknya. Beda deh bawah. Không, tại sao? Đúng không ạ? Sentry.
Đấy vậy cũng siêu cái
Bisa, ana telu iki. Baru.
It's on.
That was something.
Okay.
Iya apa nyerang? Iya apa nyerang? Oke.
The light is on our side.
I owe you one.
Sorry. Doesn't go.
Your time has come.
That's all. Ganti ya.
Cek dulu, Pak. Cek.
Ya. Akan seenggaknya loh. Akan seenggaknya kan kayak dikait. Oke yo. Tak ambil itu.
What is happening?
Looks like they want to try a few more.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you, there is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
Gini guys.
Potong beamnya kan.
Không có được, con này.
Tahu nih.
Let's do it. Didn't think I could get any stronger.
Oh, yeah.
Ready up.
Peluru. Damage and count. Langsung ganti mati. Important knockback.
You asked for it.
Now you're just showing off, Carol.
Position loss. Cheesy. Oh yeah.
Ini sampai tidak dulu. Asam.
Masih. Pindah sih lagi. I see. Look. Ini tangan aku lihatku. Lagi, mana? Comment no action.
Hilangnya dulu cara poin. Yang
Tuh, apa ini lagi?
They must really want to piss me off.
Oh, that's not right.
More warm bodies on the way.
To be crystal clear, we
Sehingga
won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Heal, see. Kompok.
Weak, even for Hydra.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Walk in the light. The power of the light.
Goyongan tinggal itu.
Apa?
Raja. Sebentar saya udah.
Ya wes.
Who's next?
Chào.
Watch close.
Reality.
Time to
Leave some for the rest of us.
Mesin gas lah. Kecil.
You do not know who I am, do you?
Ah, these delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
Your mother abandons you.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means burial. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves? Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It's
always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly
Monopoly.
no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
Respon.
Come on, Hunter. I know you're awake in there. You just replied to me.
This is it.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll wait.
Bagian Indonesia ya.
I should say that
Ngomongnya
one,
Karya.
Hydra. Ugh, you're as stubborn as blade. Just because you immortals have all the time in the world doesn't mean the rest of us do.
Sendiri bisa tadi.
Waduh.
Open the door already.
Room custom. Kasur.
Come on, Hunter. I know you're awake in there. You just replied to me.
Custom gitu sih. Jauh sekali.
I'll huff and I'll puff
Yeah,
and
that's it.
I'll wait. Yeah, I should say that for Hydra.
Tidak.
Ugh, you're as stubborn as blade. Just because you
Beli
have
molek ya.
all the time in the world doesn't mean the rest of us do.
Kayaknya jadi ini itu di bawah. Baca.
Awake in there. You just replied to me. And I'll puff and I'll wait. Yeah, I
Apa
should
kali
say
dah?
that one for Hydra.
Jadi itu ya.
Ugh, you're as stubborn as blade. Just because you immortals have all the time in the world doesn't mean the rest of us do.
Ini apa yang
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll wait. Yeah, I should say that for Hydra. Ugh, you're as stubborn as blade. Just because you immortals have all the time in the world doesn't mean the rest of us do.
Save sih save. Itu save apa ya? Save lagi. Pakai itu save.
Come on, Hunter. I know you're awake in there. You just replied to me.
Apa ya?
Di stop ya sih.
Stop.